Hello again, welcome back for another daily Buying of Isaac with Pedants. It is still November 14th, 2024. I figured to just play another thing here. Sorry, I was just looking at my phone, look at some kind of a notification. Play another Eden run tonight, since it's getting, whatever. Oh, there we go, spilling coffee on myself here, my cold brew. See here is QYTL0HBH. If we didn't have Squeezy, your tears would be a little worse. Oh, we have, we don't have the butter bean this time. It's been a hot while since I've had this item. Now, I am not, like, the greatest with getting this properly used, defending secret rooms and stuff. Like, I know there's probably some kind of, like, mythology here to get it lined up properly. I mean, that right there was just pure luck. I mean, I was not aiming it perfectly or whatever on purpose. It just did its thing, man. We got the jawbone of truth on our side. It's true. It's absolutely 100% true. I don't have any. Well, wait a minute. Did they, like, extended the range on this thing or something? Make it, like, easier? Or maybe register better? Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. Getting hit. I don't give a shit anymore. I really don't. Maybe? Or maybe it's a secret mechanic to where if the higher your shot speed, the greater the range of this thing. No, I don't think it's that clever. I don't think we're that clever with this. See, like, I messed up there. There we go. 10 points to Gryffindor. Good job, Harry. Damn you, Harry. You got hit. You got soft served with a bunch of owned. Okay. I found a cadaver. Okay, that... Does that even... I wonder if this actually affects the donation machine. I'm thinking maybe. No, it does not. Here's a little bit of Isaac lore to you guys. For you guys. Oh, okay, well, tears, I guess, is the best option here. No tears, no fears. Brother. That one bomb just took him out. Good. Screw plum. Oh, I forgot to mention about what kind of drink, holiday drink I got from Starbucks when I got that cup. Because you had to get a holiday drink in order to get the special usable cup for today. So they had like a new one. I don't really drink refreshers. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess maybe they're just kind of a sweet drink that isn't coffee, but they put caffeine in there anyways. It's essentially, how do I describe it? I can't even get to it. Well, no, I can get to the stuff. Jawbone. You have, like, very limited uses. But, man, there's times when you just come into clutches like this. This is where things are just so useful with you. But I had a cranberry something, right? It tastes like Hawaiian punch, right? Mixed with lemonade? If that makes sense to you, like, because, like, it's supposed to be just cranberry or whatever, right? Unless you could just pick one where it's like, hey, you want cranberry or do you want... Oh, shit. Okay. Cranberry with just water in it, or, like, lemonade with it or something like that, right? And so I just chose the water option, of course, because I wanted to see about tasting the most of the cranberry. And so that was my holiday drink, I guess. Christmas drink. I mean, technically Christmas drink because it's a Christmas thing. Oh, no, actually, cranberries can be used for, like, Thanksgiving dinner for, like, part of the, let's see, what is it used for? Is it for the, turkey, right? Is that right? Pardon my ignorance, because, like, it's not often I have cranberry. I think it is part of the turkey, isn't it? Part of the turkey experience. It's like, you know, you just make a turkey and then using the cranberry sauce. Yeah. Adding sweet to savory and salty. Is that right? I don't fucking know. Like, I don't cook the turkey. Well, maybe you should know what the fuck it is. Instead of thinking you're so darn smart. Smarty pants. Unhinged smarty pants. Oh, this is actually a good trinket here. Unhinged smarty pants. Oh, we just found that just in time before this room. That's what I was thinking we could do. Hey! I'm gonna take this instead. Part flight transformation and a little bit of defense. Oh, lucky us. Yeah, I was talking to somebody too. They went to Starbucks, a different Starbucks, a different town. And they were like, yeah, I went over there and they didn't have any, you know, anymore or whatever the deal was. And the place was like much more popular for people to come out and stuff. So like, I'm not entirely surprised with them running out over there. Well, maybe you should get a Stanley Cup. No. That's like 50, 60, 70 bucks or something. It's about as much as a video game. Yeah, I'm a little cheap. Okay. Let's go this way. We got some great items, by the way. Like, this is some great setup we got. Right, it would not be there. You know what? Let's just use our bomb here instead of waiting for it to charge. Yeah, but I was talking with the person. I asked him, like, too. It's like, well, what kind of Christmas drink did you get? And she was like, oh, I just got like a cold brew, and then I asked him to put some praline, the chestnut praline stuff on it. So I guess it's an option to put that on there. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Sun Devil. It's like, oh, that's fair, you know? And so they had that. I mean, I've had the chocolate mint, peppermint cold brew or whatever. It's actually pretty dang good, must say. I guess evidently they still have the pumpkin cold brew stuff, the pumpkin drinks. See, I was under the impression that they stopped doing that or something for the season. Oh, lucky us! And I want that. That doesn't bust machines, huh? Oh, we got that. Ah, we can probably go back, grab that. Ah, this probably doesn't do much good with it. No. Okay, we can just do this and get one more play, huh? Ah, that hurts. Oh, wait a minute. We got this. What the hell was I thinking? Our health was up. I gotta cut back on my Starbucks because, like, things are just getting pricier and pricier these days. I think most people are doing that too. It's like, oh yeah, it's a nice luxury, but then now it's like, to some degree, a luxury. But now it's like, well, let me just squeeze my I'm about to say the wrong word. Squeeze my pennies and keep on all of those. I almost said the wrong thing, man. Get your mind out of the gutter, man. Tears down. Oh, there goes that. There goes my sense of hope in the future. All right. We got a much faster rate of charging the spacebar now. Oh, thank you for the battery, good sir. Judas' a shadow, why not, you know? And then this thing. We are the Christmas Cretin. We might as well take this with us, huh? Side path, do I want to? Better not. I better not risk it. One place I hadn't been to for like, it might have been like, let's see. I think it's been about a year, hasn't it? Is Caribou. There's a Caribou in my town, but like, I don't go out of my way to go to it. It's only like one, I think. It'd probably be more in the area somewhere, I think, I imagine, but oh, that's pretty good. I have no problem with Caribou. Caribou coffee. Though I went to a new coffee shop yesterday when I was pedaling the shit out of my bicycle and huffing and puffing and everything, all that fun stuff. Oh, we could just gulp this here. More like void it into the void. And they had like an interesting menu of things. They're still with the fall menu stuff, which is fine, but and even with this thing, it's still kind of slow, but it's a lot faster than the original charge rate. Yeah, they had different stuff. So I had like a cold brew, and then they had like different spices and stuff, like not Christmas, but like fall spices. And after I got it, I was looking at it. It's like, did I get the fall drink or whatever? And they were like, oh yeah, you did. It just doesn't look like as if there was anything in it. It's just there is stuff in there. And sure enough, there was. It's just, I'm so used to like Starbucks or something where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to put a bunch of cream in there or whatever to where it's like noticeable. Or enough spices in there, a combination of the two things, you know, where it's going to really stand out. Rightfully so, I guess. You know what? It's fine, you know? It tasted fine. It was just enough to where it's like, you can taste it. You can kind of enjoy it. It's not like overwhelming. Like when you have a pumpkin spice cold brew or something from Starbucks, it's like much sweeter. And I can definitely tell how some people would get some crazy drinks that have like a bunch of pumps of this and that in there. Because while they put quite a bit of sugar in general with the regular drinks, it's like, it feels like it's not enough. Weirdly, weirdly, at least for me, it's like, it feels like it's not enough, but there's plenty in there for the starter stuff. So I don't think I've ever ordered like a specialty drink that had extra stuff in there. For like, when it comes to like sugary pumps or anything. But I've had like shots of espresso put in stuff before. I've had, of course I stopped doing that because it was just way too much caffeine. It was giving me heart palpitations. But it kept me up throughout the fucking night. That was the thing with university, was like, I drank one of those, give me a heart palpitations, but man, it kept me up through the night, and I needed that to like do my project stuff that I was putting off the last minute. If I recall, yeah, I had to do like a fairly big project, right? To revise, I think it was, or do whatever. Magazine project. And it was, I got a pretty decent grade out of it. Could have been better, but I think I had to do that. And then I think I also wrote a paper that I put off for months up to the night before or something. It was due. I got a C out of that, but like, again, I could have done better with it. But for a paper that required like different sources, like a library book source and other things, which is a little trickier because like it's been a while since I did something like that. Get an in-library source. Not saying it's impossible, it's just like, it's just tedious. I pulled it off, though. And did I have to use an encyclopedia? I'm trying to remember. There was another weird thing, too, I had to do. And that one, if I recall, maybe did I use an encyclopedia for sources requirement? I'm trying to remember. Because I've never done that before. Like, all my life. Yeah, I've written research papers, pre-computer and, well, did I do it pre-computer days? Maybe not. Because I wasn't of the age to write them by hand. Research papers, that is, but like, technically, there's a short window of time where I was doing, writing stuff by hand until that quickly got phased out in community college for a class because somebody had a hand injury. And that typing would have been easier, which I think that makes sense, especially if, like, they broke their hand, writing hand. And so that was, changed up to where it was like typing it out instead of writing it by hand, which was just vastly different. It's like really nice not to have to write by hand, like a 3.5 to 5 page story, like 2 or 3 stories in a semester. Plus, like, on top of that, like, writing written responses of critiquing other people's stories, and then on top of that, the reading resources, you have to do responses of those too. Like, it's just a bunch of writing. And I'm just grateful that I didn't have to stick with that for long. Prior semesters with those other people doing it, man, props to them having to do it by hand. Oh, we got a Christmas tree, Gertie. I must say though, I'm glad I took typing class in high school. Because I did some typing lessons somewhat in middle school, but that was very limited. And I took it in high school. I'm very, very glad that I did that because, like, that got me trained enough to where it's like I can type without looking at my hands. And it came in so much great use later in like university and like even community college with writing papers, even like notes in class and stuff. I mean, it's such an underutilized kind of class, you know? It's like severely underrated to get something like that. To do something like that, I mean. I highly recommend it if you're like struggling with typing or you're not like experienced with it or something. Especially if you're like having to look down in your hands to see what you're typing and stuff too. Plus, it's good practice to bring you into your, you know, college classes as well. I didn't start really bringing into classes so much until like, I didn't do it so much in community college. In university, I definitely did. And it was extremely useful. Yeah, I mean, right hand is nice and all, but like, I'm much faster with typing things out. I don't have to go back and correct mistakes. Well, I mean, I have to too, I guess, with typing, but like, I'm not doing whatever else to try to fix it. There's different ways of fixing it. I thought I was going to get hit for sure there. Now, of course, I don't do as much typing as what I used to anymore. I should get back into that. A lot less with writing, though. That's much less of a skill I'm using these days. Right, it teleports you there because if there's a planetarium, gotcha. Forgot about that.
mighty fly. Judgment. Of fortune. The world. sun. The lovers. Two of diamonds. Two of clubs. The magician. Range up. Pair throw. Bercano.
Mm.